Yeah, just want to make here, start moving a little bit. Now what we got here, you can probably hear there's a hammering in the background. This cargo boy. They're doing a new estate in Mullaney on the old part of the old hopper farm. But what we got sitting on the tree there, on the power line, is a currawong, kookaburra and two more currawongs. They generally get pretty aggressive towards the kookaburra. The kookaburra can hold their own plus. So they're a pretty aggressive old bird, them currawongs. Look at them moving down there. They look sort of like a cross between a magpie and a crow. Hear that hammering? It's raining here. It's been raining all day. So that's me Monday wiped out. So I've just been down. What do you think, little Harry? Me little mate. He's there, and little Frankie's there nibbling on a bone. Frankie! He's not even interested, but this beautiful little dog here, this little pug cross Tibetan Spaniel, our beautiful little Harry High Pants, he's just got such a good name. Look at nature, look at him looking at me. Isn't he beautiful? But anyhow, on something else. Just been down to Georgie Wegener, Range View Garage, Landsborough, and look what I have here. Look what I have here. I have an Exchange Holley 1850, tricked by George Wegener. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So he exchanged mine. He gave me some money for it, some money off this. I won't say price because he might have done me a good deal. I don't know. I think he did. Doesn't matter because I know it'll run perfect. So it'll save me not even in the long run, in the short run with the big 351 cleaver and the F truck. But all set up, completely rebuilt. She's an 1850, old style, older one. You can see 1850 there on the metering block. Comes in the plastic bag, and he's doing my distributor for me too. So I got pretty excited. I started talking fuel burns with him and quality of fuel we got these days, and the burn rates and the amount of total advance and all this sort of stuff. All stuff I get excited about. I love it. Absolutely love it. So there she blows. She looks beautiful. Look at this coal. Mountain mowers. The old hat's not coming out to play today because she's too bloody wet. I've taken their advice. Forget about trying to mow in the wet because all it does is cost you money. So what I got here, my little mate Trick was up yesterday, dropped me in a few books that he didn't want. He said, I've got these and I thought about you, Mick. So look at this, Petey Bunderson. Have a look at this, would you? Bathurst 8485. So there lies there, Brock Perkins. There lies the last of the big bangers. The 84 VK Big Banger, Day Glow. She's a beautiful looking machine, those two were. I think that pretty well nearly led from start to finish, that one. It might not have, Dickie might have run a few laps in front, but at the end of the day, these Commodores were quicker around the mountain. I think they probably mightn't have been any quicker around the mountain, but I think that they could sustain a better pace. I think they were easy to drive in Group C Big Banger formula. And that was the last year, 84, that car there's the last of the Group C Big Bangers. There's two of them, they still both exist. One's down at the Bathurst Museum and the other one's in private collector, Peter Champion, I think he still owns it. But I've never lost interest in I've always been more interested in the carburetted, which these were, more so the Falcons. I've always been a Ford fan, but I just love that era of motorsport. I know they're not as modified as what they are today. They're nowhere near as, I think they're about they'd be probably, what do we say? Probably, I'm not sure what I reckon they'd be 10 seconds a lap slower at Bathurst, maybe more, and a lot more fragile because they're more production based, but they're still swift cars. I'd have to look at I'd have to look in that book, so I'm going to do a bit of reading on that book today instead of being nerding in this wet weather. I'm really happy because I've got my carburetor here to go on my F truck, and Georgie's just going to be doing my distributor. In my opinion, second to none. his knowledge. And George, I was just talking to him there before, he's 87 years of age and his brain is as smart as a whip. His still brain is just unbelievably switched on. He's unbelievably switched on. I wish I was switched on at 60 years of age. But anyhow, I just thought I'd leave it at that. But that carby to me looks beautiful. And little Harry, what do you think, mate? And it's 12 o'clock, so there's another 5 minutes and 27 seconds. And I can't wait to, he's just doing a bit of a modification on my adapter from Holley to that spread bore inlet manifold. It's a Specco, I think it was, a Specco or a Lynx. I'll be there in a minute, Harry. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. So it's time I had myself something to eat and have some lunch and then get into a little bit of work that I can do. And Sweno Mick from Sweno Mick and Swenson Mowing. You all have a lovely wet day here up on the Blackall Range or wherever else you are watching. And all's good. Sweno Mick out.